Hello, and welcome back to the Empowered Business Podcast. My name is Monica Froese, and I am the host of the Empowered Business Podcast. And you may have noticed that there have not been any new episodes for a while. Now, I'm going to tell you exactly why that is and what's to come. But first, I want to announce that this podcast will be coming back for good starting March 6th. It's a Thursday. So starting on March 6th, every Thursday, you can expect a new episode of the Empowered Business Podcast. I'm super, super excited about this. But before we relaunch officially, I wanted to record an episode, and you're going to notice that there's no intro music to this. There's going to be no outro or anything like that. This is just a raw episode where I just want to catch you up on all the things that have been going on in terms of the different courses we offer and products that we've been creating, because Haley and I have been in intense product creation mode, and there's just so much that we're doing that I want to share with you all of that so that you have the opportunity to join us in the journey of what we're doing if you want to. So first, I want to start with, in our business, we have two main courses that we sell. We have the Empowered Business Lab, which is our signature course on how to create, launch, and sell digital products using a sales funnel. So it's essentially how to do digital products from scratch and set up the mechanism to sell it, which is the sales funnel, and then launch your products out into the world. Our second signature course is called the Digital Shop Experience. So as we teach people how to create digital products, they go on to create many, many different types of digital products. And then it's not effective to have 40 different sales pages. So then we move into the shop model where we put all of our products that we've created into an e-commerce shop. We teach Shopify. So instead of needing to go and check out on 40 different sales pages, you shop like you're on Amazon. You add things to the cart and you check out one time. So those are the two main products that we offer in the business. And it's basically a continuum, because you start with the Empowered Business Lab, create your products, and then eventually you move on to developing and creating your shop. We teach that you need a sales funnel and a shop at the end of the day as you get your digital product business up and running. So that's like the foundation of what we sell in our business. Now, moving into 2025, we have decided to layer on AI, artificial intelligence. So I know that this is a very buzzy word out there. It's very buzzword. But, really in 2023, AI really started to take off. And entering 2025, it is very apparent that if you don't get on board with it, and it's going to be a game changer for a lot of businesses in a lot of different industries. And I started to recognize that not only could it make my life easier all around by leveraging the power of AI, not just to run the business, but also to run my household. But if I did not start integrating teaching it, especially for digital products, I was going to get left behind. And I didn't want that to happen. So the very first thing I want to talk about is we relaunched the Empowered Business Lab to be Empowered Business Lab AI. And we are actually in the middle of the founders round for this right now. We are doing an 8-week cohort and dripping out all new content for this. And it is so good. When I tell you how much AI has changed my business, it's not an understatement. And actually, when the podcast comes back, you're going to find that I'm going to do basically a few episode arc on AI and how it's changed my business, how we've integrated it into our business, how we are teaching digital products differently with it. But if this is something that interests you, if you want to learn how to create and launch your digital products with the help of AI, it does not replace your brain. You are still very, very prevalent in your product. However, it streamlines the process. And so if you're interested in that, you can go to empoweredbusinesslab.com and sign up for the waitlist. We will be opening the cart as soon as we're done dripping out content, which should be at the end of March. And so if that's something that interests you, go ahead and sign up. Now, if you're listening to this and you're like, okay, I am actually ready to create a shop. I have a ton of products already created, and you want to sign up for the digital shop experience, that is actually always open, and you can go to digitalshopexperience.com. But now I want to talk to you about some brand new things that we have been working on that I am so excited about. And the first one I want to talk about is we have brought back essentially our membership, Empowered Business Society. So we used to have a template membership. It was called the Empowered Business Box. And we had that, I believe, in 2020 and 2021. And we ended up moving that membership into what we called the Empowered Business Society. And the Empowered Business Society really focused on helping digital product creators at all stages of where they were at in the process. And it really kind of became our support group for our courses, because we don't want a ton of different Facebook groups for all the different things that we're doing. So it's really how we could centralize helping people, where people could really be able to get my brain and Haley's brain in one place. Well, when we launched the digital shop experience and we really started moving very heavily into the digital e-com type messaging, we renamed our membership Empowered Ecom. And that worked for a while, but what we really realized was it was limiting us. And we really wanted to reimagine the membership again. And so we did, and we decided to move back to the Empowered Business Society format, or the Empowered Business Society name, I should say. And we kind of secretly just relaunched it, and we relaunched it with 2 different levels. And I'm so excited about this because we have lots of great stuff going on inside of the society. There's a private Facebook group. There's a private podcast that I publish every month called Monica Memo. And you would get the back catalog to that as well. I believe there's already 34 episodes in there, and it's so good. You get access to our Start Your AI Engines challenge, which is step-by-step how to get started with creating digital products with AI. We also have a monthly marketing shortcut. That is like a simple, actionable AI-focused strategy that's going to help you move your online business forward every single month. There's live Q&As on Zoom. We call them our coffee chats. I actually just got off of a coffee chat for the Empowered Business Society, and I'm telling you, our members ask the most amazing questions. And it's such a great place to network. And then we also offer other perks for the Empowered Shop. So you can get extra special discounts by being inside of the Empowered Business Society. And what we decided to do, which is new for us, is we now have 2 tiers. And you can join us for as little as $9 a month. And that $9 gets you access to the Facebook group, which is amazing. So if you are interested in hanging out with us on like a regular basis, go ahead and check out the society. You can go to empoweredbusiness.co/society to learn all about it. Okay, now moving on to the next thing that we've been working on. We are going to be overhauling most of the Empowered Shop. If you go to empoweredshop.com, you're going to see our new branding. So we're moving on the Empowered Business side of things. We're moving away from our purple branding, and we've got this great red going on. And the other thing that we're going to be doing is relaunching a lot of our toolkits and our quick win workshops with an AI spin. So you're going to see a lot of AI stuff coming out of us. And pretty soon here, I'll be announcing different themes for the rest of 2025. So you'll know like basically a roadmap of what's going to be coming up in the shop and what we'll be releasing. And we're starting with one of our most popular workshops that I hosted back in 2021 was our online goal planning workshop. It is such a fun workshop. I teach you how I goal plan using Post-it notes and how I use our spreadsheets and data to come up with our, weekly, quarterly, and yearly plans. And I am going to be presenting it live again on March 20th. And we're going to be integrating AI into the goal planning process to make it that much easier. You can head on over to empoweredshop.com to sign up and join us live on March 20th. You will also get the replay. And of course, we're going to be putting all of the links to everything I'm talking about in the show notes to make it super easy for you to find all of this lovely stuff that we have going on. Okay, moving on. The last two things I want to talk about are near and dear to my heart, and I am just super, super excited about this. We are finally relaunching the Redefining Mom brand. So, if you don't know what that is, back in 2013, it is my original brand. It's how I got started online. It started with me talking about my postpartum PTSD journey, and I had a really rough childbirth. And of course, that was in 2013. It's now 2025. It's 12 years later. And needless to say, lots of things have changed. And there is so much on the mom side that I want to help people with. And so we are relaunching that brand. And let me tell you, relaunching a brand that you haven't really worked actively on in the last 5 years is no small feat. And what I decided to do is document this. Every decision that I'm making, everything from the content strategy to the email marketing strategy to the different products we're creating to what pillars are going to be, what content pillars are going to be part of the brand. I am documenting this all live in a Google Doc that is shareable. So I basically am giving you a behind the scenes look at what goes into developing an online solid brand. And so you can sign up for that. We'll drop the link again in the show notes. But if you go to buy.monicafroese.com/BTS -RM, you can sign up and join us. Not only will you have live access to the Google Doc and you'll get to see all the decisions that I'm making in real time, but there's also a private podcast that goes along with this. And in that private podcast, I basically am laying out all of my thoughts and strategies for how this relaunch is happening. Now, we are in the throes of the relaunch because the next exciting thing that I want to tell you about is Redefining Mom now has a shop. It's redefiningmom.shop. And we just announced our very first new product since probably 2020. And it is called AI Mom Hacks. It is 4 workshops that are going to help you save time, cut costs, and reduce stress. So we're going to be talking about things like budget-friendly meal planning and grocery hacks, smart money tracking and finding hidden savings, time management and household organization, and affordable childcare and kid activities. It is going to be so fun to learn how to use AI to help on the life side of things. So if you're interested in that, go to redefiningmom.shop and sign up. The workshop series is only $25. So we wanted to keep it super cheap and reasonable because we want to help as many people as possible start to use AI to improve their life. So we are so excited for all of these awesome things that we've been working on. We are excited to bring AI to you and to help it improve your life, your business, and your digital product creation and selling process. So if you're interested in anything I talked about, all the links to all the fun things will be in the show notes. So go ahead and reference any links that you need in the show notes. And we will be back. We will be kicking off formally our relaunch of the Empowered Business Podcast on Thursday, March 6th. Please tune in. Make sure that you are liking and subscribing. And hey, if you'd like to leave us a review, that would be so awesome because that will help us get put back into everyone's feeds since we have not been here for a while. So leave a review, and thank you so much for sticking around and still being around. We are just so excited for what 2025 has to bring. So I will see you back here on Thursday, March 6th.